So the Greater Missouri Leadership Foundation, it's a nonprofit organization. It's been around probably 25 or 30 years. Commerce Bank has been a long-term sponsor of the program. And the program's primary offering is a statewide women's leadership program. It's year-long. And what they do is they bring together accomplished women leaders from across the state of Missouri. And those participants learn about different issues impacting the state of Missouri. I'm Gretchen Pettit. I work as part of our talent development team. So our history is almost all the way back to the beginning, and the leadership team in Central Missouri actually had become familiar with and started sending participants to engage in the program, and we signed on as a sponsor and have been active and engaged and supportive for, again, at least 20 of the organization's practically 30 years. They do a really nice job of assembling a group of about 40 women from across the state in different backgrounds: politics, education, corporations, nonprofits, small business. So really, really great mix of people with very different experiences. And really, one of the greatest things that comes out of it is that enhanced network. You now know women in every corner of the state, in every line of business. That Greater Missouri Leadership Challenge is the marquee program, in my opinion, for female leaders in the state of Missouri. And because it's a traveling symposium, they meet 4 times a year in 4 different cities, and they get to learn about the issues in those respective areas. So for example, the year I participated, we went to Kirksville. I don't have an agriculture background, but I really got to learn from and hear from people who could tell me about the issues. One of the things I remember very clearly in that experience in 2008 was hearing about healthcare deserts. And so when you have the opportunity to understand what they're facing, on a personal level, I start to understand the issues impacting the state, but also on a corporate level, I can come back and be like, hey, this isn't even something I'd ever thought about in 2008. How does this impact our customers? How can we better serve these people? Yeah, I think any opportunity we have to develop all of our people is a remarkable opportunity. And historically, there have been fewer opportunities for women. And so our paths here, we've got some amazing leadership development programs internally. This creates even greater opportunity, especially in the markets that we serve. If you're not in St. Louis or if you're not in Kansas City, it might feel like some of those opportunities don't exist for you. And this program specifically, it's a traveling symposium. So it's such a beautiful fit, especially for an organization like Commerce. We are such a community-facing bank, and when we have the opportunity to learn about and learn from people in those communities we serve, it better enables us to partner with them and meet their needs long-term. It's also really beneficial from when we think about just a community level. When we have women who are volunteering and engaged in a program like this, they end up oftentimes more engaged in their communities, and we become better corporate citizens on behalf of the bank.